afford a $5 toy. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But no, it was shout out to Grip for the toy drive, man. I like seeing people do
Now it's
stuff for the kids. Speaking of toy drive, I also want to give a shout out to Lotto for getting the key to Clayton County.
She got the key to the whole Clayton County?
She got the key to Clayton County?
That's different. Like, not a city, like, not Riverdale,
No, she got
not
the
like.
She got the county.
She got the whole county?
Yeah. I'll double check, but I want to say it's the county. I see people tweeting about Clayton County. So.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, shout out to her for getting the county.
Shout out to my nigga Lotto.
Hey, because I ain't gonna hold you. Nobody looks out for Clayton County. It's like the lost county for real.
No, she definitely claims.
No, I know she claims it, but I'm saying like any other artist, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm saying
you're wrong, man. Jada Kid shouted y'all out, and he from New York.
Not the Jada Kid.
He did.
And not the shout out. I'm not talking about just the shout out either. I'm talking about.
You do. You rep Clayco.
It's cool.
Yes, they do.
I know Flocka. Like outside of. Oh, all right. See. Hey, teach me. I can learn me something today.
Yeah, Derez the show.
What was the song?
So y'all call it Jurassic Park.
That's what y'all call it?
Who?
They call Clayco Jurassic Park? Why?
No,
I'm trying to figure it out.
You gotta ask,
I don't know. I
man.
know I grew up there, but because I wasn't really outside like that. I was really like an in the house kid.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Outside of my circle of being in the neighborhood.
Man.
Nah,
yeah, but
I've never heard that.
It'd be a few people trying to be like, oh, trying to check me about it. I'm like, I hear you, bro. That's your story. Like, I'm not finna argue with you about some hood shit. That is not the type of time I'm on, nor am I that person. I just like where the fuck I'm from. It's cool. It's a little ratchet. It's a little not. I fuck with it. For me.
It's a little ratchet. It's a little not.
For me, it's cool. It was cool. I grew up I had a house. Dad got fucked up and we didn't have a house.
Fam, I don't know that's the part that I don't understand when people try to glorify being from
it's a black
the hood.
Thing. It's a black
like,
thing.
Bro, like, if your mom and
it's
dad
like
worked hard to get
stripes.
a crib, they had a crib, bro. Like,
right. I be like, this where we used to stay.
Yeah.
Right here. It's a thing, man. It's
wild
to
me,
wild.
bro. Like,
Cheyenne from Jurassic Park.
Cheyenne from Jurassic Park. That is wild, bro.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Now my dad may have different stories.
Yeah, Derez and Cheyenne do claim Clayco. Yeah.
The nigga from Rex.
Oh, what's my dog?
Do y'all say his cup?
No, I wasn't gonna say him. I was talking about, but shout out to him. He pulled up the grip party too. Walker.
That's what I said him in the beginning. I was like,
I get hard in the mud.
He the only other nigga I know. And then for the other few niggas that rep Grove Street, now, pardon my history, I'm not sure
it's
at
a
what
party.
point
It's a party.
Riverdale Road became Grove Street, but apparently Grove Street. I don't know what street in particular that is.
You said the street became Grove Street.
I don't know if it did. I just know that the niggas that I know from Riverdale Road specifically say Grove Street. And I just be like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Maybe I wasn't there for that.
But you're right, though. Other than that, Clayton County is considered afterthought.
It is.
Yeah.
When people, it's only when people mention the South Side. Well, when people mention the South Side, they typically think of Old National, which is literally a line.
College Park.
Like
they think College Park. They don't think.
I know
like
they think
Riverdale.
College Park, Old National, which is cool. True. But I be trying to tell people it's more to the South Side than just that. Don't get me wrong, National be having.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, nasty. Oh, Nat L. Be having the spots.
Got the skanks.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, nasty. They got about 3 motels you go in off the exit.
Oh, 1,000%. And don't go to the Waffle House directly across. You gotta go to the one on the other side of the.
Man, both you gonna find them both in both spots.
No, I'm saying, but the other one is better.
Okay, let's get there. We're here. How is it?
No, I'm just saying. Personally, I think it's better. They a little more friendlier than the ones that's directly across the street. I think they get a little less.
I need my Waffle House service.
No,
they have a little attitude with it.
Fuck all that.
That how I know the eggs gonna come out right.
No, fuck all that. Oh, my mama is fuck Waffle House.
Whoa, spice.
Yep, mad spice. Happened? And I'm about to give y'all. I done been to these motherfuckers at least. When was that? Last Monday, I went to go get some fucking food. 2 locations.
What time did you go?
It don't even matter.
No, it does.
It does.
It
was about 3:30
p.m.
Peak a.m.
I was about to say, what are you doing at Waffle House at 3:30?
These are peak hours.
Okay,
like everybody knows, Waffle House is like peak hours from like midnight.
Facts.
6 a.m.
You should not be in Waffle House before
Any other
midnight.
time, unless you got a little hangover, you want to get you a little break, whatever. I'll give you
Proximity.
I give you
got
I give you 11 noon. That's when niggas is waking up from a hangover.
Proximity.
Hey yo, I went to 2 different locations. The first spot I pulled up at, I ain't even make it all the way out the car. Another car pulled up before me and got out. She was like, the girl told her through the to-go window because apparently at a certain time they stopped letting niggas in. All right, cool. They just do to-go orders. Whatever.
They got a drive-through at the Waffle House?
No, I mean it's not even. It's like a walk up, like on some checker shit.
Yo, that
like
get me tight. You feel like, yo, I thought this shit was 24 hours. How the fuck are you telling me?
We hear God for the first
Yeah,
time.
you're like, yo.
We here. But no, so I pull up and I ain't even make it out the car all the way. I just, put one leg out, about to step out, closes the door. And she was like, girl, they not taking orders. I was like, what you mean? The lady come outside, she's smoking a cigarette or lighting her cigarette and goes, our register is down. I said, what you mean y'all register down? Y'all write all this shit by hand.
They definitely do.
The fuck do you mean your register is down?
Yeah, maybe a card. You mean a card was out.
Niggas would have paid cash app. Like, at this point, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all know why I came here. I'll pay you extra to just make me something to eat. Nigga, it's 3:30 in the morning. Cool. I was like, fuck it. I gotta go get gas. I'll go to the one over here.
You know what I said, 3:30?
Yeah, she was on a mission.
I was on a mission. I was like, I gotta go get gas anyway. Let me go get gas. Go to the Quick Trip. Go to the Waffle House right by the Quick Trip. Pull up. I was like, I'll go place my order. Go grab gas by the time I come back. Bro, I walk in. How you doing? We not taking orders for the next 30 minutes. Fam. And it's just like at this point, why are y'all here? What the fuck are we doing?
They were doing a shift change. She just did not articulate that the proper way.
No,
she was doing a shift change.
Like, I've been through shift changes where it's still a cook on the scene that'll be like, what you need. Like, the shift change ain't just, they do it at alternating times. That way, there's no gap in between food and service. So I don't give a fuck if it was a shift change. Another bitch could have took I could have gave the order to the cook. It's Ratchet Hibachi. I was right there. I could have just told him, hey, two bacon down, scrambled eggs, cheese, light on the toast, no hash browns.
You used to work at Waffle House.
No, I just hear it so often. It's like, bitch, I know what the fuck y'all about to call out. I know what you, but why?
Bacon down.
Why? Why are we doing this? So now I gotta go settle for
No,
some
she
shit.
is tight about
I was
this.
I was so upset because it's not the first time it happened. It's just like it's a repeated offense at this point, and I just feel like y'all just being disrespectful to the culture to say that we can come eat here, and y'all be trending on. I'm trying to shit, but then now I feel like I need to go at fucking 9 o'clock to get the vibe. Damn.
So did you end up hit that
Is it
Quick
fucking
Trip?
or not? I was expecting a dog.
No, it is fucking,
I
but
was
not.
expecting a hell nah, actually.
I mean, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Nobody scrambles cheese eggs like Waffle House.
There we go.
I'm not saying eggs. I'm talking about cheese eggs specifically. However,
They got a little oil they put in there.
That's why I need to look.
and they
into
melt
it.
their cheese first. Nobody talks about that.
Well,
But
They do what?
they melt their cheese first in a cast iron, then they scramble them in there.
I disagree. That's some what you call it, franchise shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want some real good.
No, it's not. I watched the training video.
If you want to let me speak.
Oh, my bad, Ken.
Shit, they watch the training video.
If you go,
I needed.
We got to get back to that. We're
shit,
going.
different shit, bro.
Yeah.
And then you want to go in the hood on Martin Luther King? You go to Unity, man. Get you some salmon croquettes, man. Cheese eggs, cheese grits, man. Get you little biscuits. You know what I mean?
What
Yeah,
time
yeah.
how open they late to?
You know they 5. They close at 12.
Oh yeah, they done made they shit for the day. They don't give a fuck
PM.
about none of that. I know.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, they don't
12
give-
PM.
that's what I'm saying. They don't give a
You
fuck.
know they 5 when they do that.
Yeah.
We good for the day.
Bitch,
Open
I'm
it.
Unity on where? Where is it at?
Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Bet.
Open at 5, close at 12. You know they 5.
Oh yeah, for sure. They make all the they extreme day shift.
Yeah.
They got Amazon hours.
We do breakfast.
Oh yeah. Fuck your brunch, nigga.
We do breakfast. At 12, it's lunchtime.
No, I was very upset about that, by the way.
I feel it.
I didn't appreciate that as a black woman trying to go get something to eat. It's already dangerous times, spooky hours.
Well, you could patty melt me with the hash browns any time of the day.
No, I mean honestly, I don't even
2 Chainz special.
I don't even get the whole. I get Philly cheesesteak melt, scrambled eggs with cheese.
I ain't never had a Philly.
It's just like a patty melt.
Yeah, it's patty melt.
Shout out to that big.
I've been eating that shit since high school.
She fuck with Burt's Chili too.
Okay. I'm not black. Shout out to black. No.
Burt's Chili all the way.
Nah, it's literally just like a patty melt.
Yeah.
It's just shaved steak instead of the burger.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just very disappointed, and I had to go settle for fucking Quick Trip, and that was disappointing.
You put the
I
chili on your,
already know you went to Quick
browns.
Trip.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I don't like chili like that for real. I only like it if I make it, my mama make it, and I haven't had this years, but the only other person chili I ever really liked was my homegirl from high school when her mom would make it. Like, I don't really fuck with chili like that.
No. Well.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
Yeah. So check this out. Like, we know here it's the running joke on the show, like I'm the old dude, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all an experience I had that I ain't never felt older in my life.
Go off, King.
So when we went out, what was that? Thursday night?
Definitely Thursday.
So I think it was like either Friday or Saturday, but Maxwell had a concert at State Farm. Winterfest. Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan. So I got blessed with some tickets.
They was both here?
Yeah, they were both there. Yeah. It was a whole situation. So pull up.
I missed that.
Me and wifey pull up. We're in the line at the gate. The Asian at the gate. Girl said.
Not the Asian at the gate.
Yeah, the girl said, "Who is this Maxwell that got all these people at State Farm?" Bro, when I told you, like, I was like, huh? My wife said, hold on.
At State Farm?
Yeah. My wife said, hold on, how old are you? She was like 18. I was like, bro, the fact that she was like dumbfounded on Maxwell.
She was born in what?
18, what is 2022?
I'm not good at math. Y'all figure that out.
She was born in 94. No, 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah, all right. I'm like, not
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
Yikes. I had already been out of high school for a couple years. I was smelling myself for real. She wouldn't even thought about.
Yeah.
Bro, when she said that, I'm talking about.
She's never seen Friday.
She's never seen anything. She ain't seen London basketball.
She hasn't seen life at this point.
Who was the female artist?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, Jasmine Sullivan.
Yeah.
Because we was in here, that fucked up traffic, and we couldn't.
Oh, did y'all go?
Oh, it's back. Friday we do a show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 900. That's
No, they had them,
that's
dog.
how I
It was
know when
packed.
shit going on, because I be like, I can't find nowhere to
No,
park.
it was packed. And we got blessed with, we was at Atlanta Social Club tickets, so it was like, nice little spread or whatever. But like, dog, when she said it with confidence, like, she sounded like it was like, who is...
On some real, she was cocky about the shit, like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is Maxwell?
Yeah, like, you would have thought it would have been like a country star or somebody like that. I'm like, Maxwell? Son? Like, you don't know not one Maxwell record.
What she was here for, Jasmine?
Gotta be.
No, she was working the gate. She's working the gate. That's what I'm saying.
But you know what? I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I have two cousins that I from time to time call my nieces because they feel like my nieces because we're 15 years apart, literally.
Mm.
One of them grew up on old school. Her parents are older. My aunt's older, so she grew up on like Frankie Beverly. She like old school shit. The other one, new age shit. She don't really fuck with a lot of old people shit. But the difference in them is obvious, cause like the older one, and they're the same age, but she'll hit me with some shit, and I'll be like, damn, how you know this song? She'll be like, girl, like that's my jam, like I like all that shit. And the other one, she just be like, I don't know what she talking about, like this is crazy. And I'm like, oh, I get it. Like if you don't have anybody,
I'm gonna quote my people. That if
You
you,
know
don't
what I
know, you
mean?
don't know.
no, facts. And I don't tell you there's
Yes.
no discourse, but still, I just be like, how you not
It
know
just
about
it was
this shit?
it was weird because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm doing the math in my head. I'm thinking like, even if she had a young mama, say her mama had it like 15, 16.
She did a disservice.
If her mama had it, that mean her mom like 33.
She ain't never heard this woman's work.
Right, I'm about to say, because
That's what I'm
Maxwell
saying.
has a classic. He has a...
He got a few of them. Let's not
He
even.
ain't like that, big dog. He ain't like that.
We got you. We know when you say a woman's work, we already knew off rip.
Hey,
We immediately
I'm
went
really
to
trying
Love
to
and
figure out what
Basketball.
song he's singing.
Facts.
I think he's trying to hit with that. Ooh, wow, wow,
But that's not a woman's word.
No, we still ain't.
That's something. I mean, yeah, that's something.
It happened one morning.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
when you were revealed.
That's hey, listen.
Or that I'm fortunate to have you,
facts.
girl.
Yeah, that shit. That's not what you was doing, but
No, not at all.
I know where your heart was. I
Yeah.
know where your heart was. See, he got his head on today. That shit ain't working for him. Yeah.
But that caught me off guard, fam, because I was like, hey, I mean, even at 18, I just feel like
It's tough, man.
that mean her mama, she wasn't raised by her grandma. 'Cause her grandma know Maxwell.
Disservice.
So that means she raised her mama went watching that. Like,
But you know what? You say that, and it
I'm
reminds
about to
me.
listen to Pretty Ricky.
No, but
facts.
that too. But it reminds me of the girls I see on Instagram that like ride in the car with their kid.
Grind with me.
No, not even like. They blowing off like Young Dolph and they know all the.
Oh yeah.
Not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying like
I can
they
see
know
that, though.
more
They
rap.
be in the car and they be got there
Yeah.
fucking that Dolph up.
Yeah.
Or that Lucci.
Yeah. But I've been here sometimes to take my mind away and like
Yeah, I
your
feel
kid
that,
listening to it, so it's like that's
That
all
what
that
she
they
on.
know.
Throw him a 7 points.
Yeah.
We'll throw shade.
Yeah, so it's like I don't blame you, but I am saying is like
I can
you
see that,
give
though.
her some fucking balance.
Yeah.
You would have thought it was Frankie Beverly and Maze though. Real talk, bro. I was
See,
like, Maxwell.
I was 11 the first time I seen them on a concert like DVD fatback big screen. So
Fatback
like,
big screen.
yeah, not a flat screen, like fatback.
The
Like, niggas had
fatback-
that shit going on the
But
DVD
no, do you remember
player.
the fatback flat screen though?
It was disgusting. It was absolutely gross. It was bulky as fuck.
The fact that it was a flat back and it was a flat screen.
Like this don't even
Wow.
make sense. It's like this is like BBL bitches doing a workout plan. It's fucking terrible.
I can't wait 10, 15 years from now.
Oh
They're gonna
my
look
God,
nasty,
you.
boy.
I can't wait to be like, oh, what you do? You got your, no, I'm just natural. I cannot fucking wait, I swear to God.
I know y'all don't, but I know I done did this before. Hooked up like the Nintendo or the PlayStation or some shit. It be like, damn, this used to be the shit, but this ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. No
But
graphics don't look like nothing, boy.
Graphics is trash.
No, I think like remember it used to be a Nintendo 64 was 64-bit. Like just saying, think about that, dog.
The knowledge
Hey,
on this
speaking
pod
of
is
he was on
ridiculous.
The classic.
He was on the interview doing the interview the other day. White guy say, so who is Nathaniel?
I love black people. Hey, black people make. I know people be like, fuck all that. We make the best shit.
I don't know if he was serious or not, man, but he was
He has
like,
no clue.
the white guy was like, dead with the straight face. Who is Nathaniel?
No, we got our
And,
own.
and how Grip tried to explain like Nathaniel,
Nathaniel, like, it's nothing.
Like this shit, shit
That
classic.
what they call it, African American vernacular.
No, it's just something we do, dog.
It's a thing, man.
Who is Nathaniel?
No, I was talking.
Black culture is really.
No.
Black people are really a thing.
Man, they so fascinated by this, man.
No, facts, dog.
They want to be us until they got their. It's time to be us.
Yeah,
Niggas wanna be
facts.
niggas.
Dog.
It's time to be niggas.
They said they want all our rhythm and not our blues.
Come on, somebody. Goddamn, Lacy Hughes. Shit. What a bathroom, man. What just happened? Y'all know I like. Oh, listen, I don't know whoever's
Boy, say
listening.
so.
Y'all know I'm never opposed to learning about Black history. So whatever y'all got, send it through. I like all that shit.
Yeah,
I say that to say like that was some
that
real
was a
Langston
bar,
Hughes
bro.
ass shit. James Baldwin ass shit. That shit kind of.
Do I do it to you or do I do it to you?
Hey, man, we gotta talk
Oh,
about
okay.
We're just gonna sip on this Jameson real light.
Okay, say that. Hey, real quick. Let's talk about these trials, man. There's a lot going on in the court
it's a
court
lot
these
going on.
days.
It's a lot
man.
going on in the world,
What
man.
does something smells fishy with this Tory Lanez Met the Stallion shit or nah?
I
fishy
mean,
to me.
listen, I'm always gonna be the first to say I don't know enough. However, I don't know enough to say my theory. My theory is they got into it It was on some like best friend beef shit. I don't know what's happening.
Who the best friends?
Kelsey and Meg are best friends,
Okay.
and then this Tori.
Okay.
I ain't know you was fucking him. Why you ain't know? I didn't tell you. I ain't know y'all was
What
like that
the
for real,
fuck?
whatever.
What?
I know I said something about my goddamn
What is that?
little stink bug.
Ooh, I'm glad you didn't kill it. That shit's gross.
Yeah, I thought you saw something else. I didn't know what.
Facts. I
That
was
shit
like, who-
looked like a goddamn reptile,
Who
man.
came through the
Oh,
back?
You know, so I thought I saw earlier. It flew down. I thought I saw it.
that shit look like a goddamn.
Bro, I'm like,
No, but this was probably about
sing,
like
but
10
you
minutes
see.
ago. You know, like you think you see something, I was like, well, I don't see nothing now.
And now you think you tripping if you say something out loud?
So I was like, hold on, I thought I saw something. I was like, well, I don't see nothing now. I was like,
Man,
I'm
let
glad
me-
you flicked it
Let
off.
me tell that bit like a baby Komodo dragon behind me, man.
That shit's even wild.
Let me tell it, boy.
I was like,
I
hold
thought I
on.
heard some hissing and everything,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Fuck on.
Them niggas make
Fucking
noise.
reptile, man.
Shit,
Speaking
shit,
of Jurassic
fucking-
Park.
Right. you met at your front door.
Damn.
But no, I think it's a thing of somebody shot somebody by accident and passed the gun off when they realized it was an accident. And that's how I'm going by evidence and theory. That's how both of the DNA prints got on the gun, and it was like a oh shit, what the fuck do we do type moment.
But
This
they ain't
is my
have time to plot on that.
Yeah, they didn't. So everything was very reactionary. Hey, Kelsey talking about, oh, hey, Tori just shot Meg. I'm pretty sure he was like, let me just take the blame for it, because if you fucking two best friends, pretty sure he kind of felt like, all right, fuck, like.
I ain't taking the blame for a bitch ass thing.
No. I'm
I
saying.
just fucked two best friends.
No,
Fuck that gun shit.
No. I'm not saying on that
That's a
end.
charge.
Shut up. I'm saying for him, it was probably like, fuck it. Just say, not that I did it, but like, just shut up. I'm gonna pay you, and I can figure her out on the back end, cause she not trying to ruin her reputation. So I think her initial reaction was just to say, "Oh hey, Tori shot Meg. We need help," and that's how that play went off. Which is why he was so willing to pay Kelsey, cause it's like, bro, like I don't need this shit happening. Da da da. And Megan's and it's like, look, do you really want to bring this to court? Because I didn't shoot you type shit. Like, it wasn't me. And I don't think it was an intentional shot. It was probably just on some, like, passing the shit back and forth. Shit went off. Because if it was an intentional shot in the foot, it wouldn't have been like that. I don't think the bitch wouldn't have been able to walk, to be honest, in a week. So, I think it was...
I got my theory, Cheyenne.
That's my theory. I could be wrong.
This is and this is a theory of last name good and last name good only, and this is just me. I haven't even looked at anything. This is just what I feel, so I could be wrong.
Go off, King.
Number one, the pistol had a switch on it, and for the cultural people of the podcast that don't know what a switch is, you add this to your gun and it makes it automatic, rapid fire, because they said 5 shots.
Oh yeah,
You don't make no
forgot
mistake
that
on
part.
5 shots.
Yeah,
I don't know
not
nobody.
intentionally to just pull
No,
the trigger
no,
5
5.
times.
You got to pull the trigger 5 times, Val. Don't nobody do that in real
Right,
life for a mistake.
Not, yeah, I was gonna say not unless you intentionally kill.
You
the
can pull the
nigga.
trigger once, be like, oh man, hold up, mistake. So I
Yeah.
think he had a switch on him, but they ain't. I don't know if they said anything
They
about it or
didn't.
whatever.
Nobody has said that yet.
That's one thing. I think that they were arguing, a real argument
No,
happened.
for sure.
And I think similarly what you said, they were playing over the gun, but I think Meg shot herself.
Damn.
I think Meg shot herself. And the issue is because they were playing with the gun, she can't just be like, you know,
I shot myself.
I shot myself. Like,
some
no.
B-rabbit shit.
Yeah. It was like, no, something else happened. So I think her and Kelsey was arguing, and I don't know how the gun was presented. Who knows? But I think Meg shot herself. That's just my theory, because now everything else, and I think that unfortunately she went to her team, and her team just trying to like
Spew it. Yeah.
all right, how can we spend, just like how any publicist
Yeah.
anybody would do.
As they
How can
What
supposed
we-
make
to.
you think you finna blame me?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that. I mean,
And I
because
think
maybe
that's
because
the
it was
point.
his gun.
Yeah.
Man, them bitches took my gun and were wrestling over it.
But you see, he always was quiet.
Facts.
Because I mean,
I thought he made an album about that shit.
All right. To be fair, he made a mixtape about what happened.
That's why it's all.
So he wasn't. Yeah, I was gonna say. Now that I think about it, he was not quiet. He was quiet on tweeting about it. He came out and made an album or a mixtape, is what they call it, because he didn't.
I think it was really a song.
Yeah, but
right?
it was
a song.
No, it was like a whole tape. It was a few songs that he came out and was like, I didn't do this shit. Like, why would I perjure myself? Type. It was on that type of vibe. Basically.
I really wouldn't be surprised if all of this was a spin move by publicists, bro.
No, but I think they got it wrong as to. I think they got it wrong. Even if it is, it's still bad all around.
They made was trying to get on 50 shit.
I wouldn't say that, but I think she was trying to utilize this as an opportunity to spin it for a career, and it backfired. Like, I don't think the intent. My heart's heart say her intent was not to be like, Tory shot me, Tory go to jail. I think they were just trying to make it like, oh man, I got shot.
Who we gonna blame it on?
Not even that. Oh, I got shot. All right, that's it. I got shot. These people in the car, but then people started talking and all this. That's how everything started coming out. I really think it was just gonna be
well,
like.
I think, and that's why I said I think outside of it was a bigger story that needed to be told. Not in the perspective of like their intimate relationships, because that's your business. I just think the matter of which that intimacy was handled was very different.
And what type of gun they have? Like, they ever say that? I know this 40 gonna take your foot off.
It wasn't I don't think it was a 40. I don't think it was.
Deuce with the switch.
Wow.
Right.
A deuce with a switch.
That's absolutely disgusting. That's nasty. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, her foot would have been gone.
Oh,
no,
it
but that's what I'm
hey,
saying.
that bitch gonna be smoking by the time you done with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even at the lengths that they went to tell the story, it just seems from every part very outlandish. You know, like Megan saying he said dance bitch.
That's
Kelsey
wild
saying
to me.
Hey, this 40 gonna take your foot off.
Yeah,
what type of
Kelsey
gun they had?
saying
I
you
don't
should.
like. That's
Kelsey
wild
saying
to
they
me.
was in the argument. Like, it's just all wild.
Everybody lying. That's what's
And
going
also,
on. Everybody lying.
can we also give not credit to, but can we also point out the fact that I really personally don't think that officers don't do their job.
You said police officers?
Yeah.
I mean,
How
this ain't breaking news.
No. I'm saying, like, how do we swab people for evidence, but not swab everybody? At least in my years of being on the Law and Order SVU unit and fucking House and fucking Criminal Minds, we swab everybody for fucking DNA evidence.
We
She
as
put
a
herself
unit.
there.
Yeah.
As a unit. She's a part of the SVU.
I'm there on the TV. Like, y'all need to swab everybody. So the fact that they only swabbed Tory, but not everyone else there, is a little nuts to me.
So what are the facts of the case right now?
These are still debatable. I'm not saying shit until
facts
the
are
actual,
debatable.
only because and let's preface this by saying I'm only reading what's going off. Oh, I will be clear. I'm only reading off going off of Meg the reporter. It's not to be confused with Meg the Stallion. I'm gonna get her whole name in like 2 seconds, but she's been reporting on this case like through and through, very thorough, credible source.
So what I seen was
Her name is Megan Kniff.
Okay.
And she spells her name with 2 N's, so you know she fucking with niggas.
That bitch named Megan Knife. She's supposed to Kniff.
No.
I'm fucking with you.
No, I don't say her name.
So what I saw was number one.
Oh, Megan Knife right here. She's a fucking Kniff.
They said that Tory DNA was not found on the gun, right? Is that correct?
No, they said that his was found on the gun, but an unknown female's DNA was found on
How
on
is
the
it
gun.
an unknown
Come on,
female? It's
what?
only 2.
My point of
What
they
are we
didn't.
talking about?
My point of they didn't test all the DNA.
All right, that's enough of this Hollywood bullshit. Is Gunna snitching or not?
Let's get to the real issue. Fuck all that. We here.
All this Hollywood bullshit, man.
I mean, hey,
that's
no,
a whole
that's a
spin
bigger
thing.
question.
What they doing right there? That's a whole.
Come on, man.
Did y'all see the other little? I sent it to y'all. The other little nigga that got out and he was, I don't know his name. That's why I call him little nigga. No disrespect, but he was like,
Woody.
yeah, he was like, yeah, I ain't snitched. Co-founder said it too, and it's like, I don't know if I would go. I mean, whatever. Hey, do you?
Hey, this nigga, like, all right, so they dry snitching or snitching? Like, what we doing?
I'm gonna put it like this.
Okay.
I can only speak from the perspective of my lawyer friends.
Mm-hmm.
My lawyer friends say no matter how you want to put it, he is cooperating with an investigation. That's it. No matter how you want to put it.
I ain't got no lawyer friends.
There's no matter if you're gonna no matter what it did, how it positioned Thug, Gunner, forget about everybody else.
Bro, you just said Gunner.
I did say that. I said
With an
Gunner.
ER. Don't ask him to say nigga next. It's terrible.
Oh my god.
Nigga. And I thought, how was a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Okay.
The white guy.
Nigga.
He says it all the time, nigga.
He's supposed to be
Good
no shout out
morning,
to
nigga. The nigga pled guilty.
If you want to be Gunner.
Right, Gunner said.
Hey.
That's because I was in my lawyer bag.
Oh my god. I never want to hear you talk about eight
disgusting.
and 11. No,
It's disgusting.
Hey,
Gunner.
No,
The
real talk
guy.
though. But
I just need you to refer to him as the guy.
Nigga.
From now on.
Nigga. But they said like, no matter how you want to put it, he cooperating. So
He definitely did.
it is what it is, dog. Like, and I don't know if because they saying that this might help Thug get out.
Well, they already threw his evidence of his phone out because they didn't have a reliable search warrant, so that helped. I don't know to what extent, but apparently it did.
Depend on APD to be super slappy with it. Like,
Yeah.
I heard some shit like they had a good faith warrant. Like, you didn't even get this bitch signed off.
Oh, like it was just supposed.
Like
that's fucked up. Yeah, like
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, and then we'll figure it out on the back end type shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it sound like AC. It sound like some APD type shit.
dumbass.
Stupid.
Dumbass.
But yeah,
Like,
he cooperated, bro.
yeah.
I just want to say y'all don't, as a whole, and I mean this wholeheartedly, y'all don't pay y'all people enough. I don't care what field you in, cause I just watched the whole like nigga on YouTube do. He's a crime scene investigator, and when he told me how much they got paid per hour, I was like, to clean up niggas' innards and blood. That's disgusting.
Komodo dragon.
And I was like, that y'all don't get paid enough. I would really hope at some
who
point.
don't get paid enough?
I'm gonna say people in public union spaces, police officers, crime scene investigators.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't.
No,
And-
police be making like $40,000-$50,000.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know. No, what I'm
That's
saying.
why they disgruntled.
Yeah.
Let's start giving police $100,000.
That's what I'm saying. Like I really do feel
Maybe crime. Maybe goddamn this all this other bullshit to go down.
Y'all know I'm big on documentaries and YouTube and shit, but I really do feel like if they paid them what they should be paid, we would have a lot of less bullshit going on.
I'm out here getting shot at, and I can't even
Come
go on
on,
vacation
man.
when I want to go to.
Facts.
They telling me
It's-
when I gotta
it's-
take a lunch.
It's kids on TikTok making more than a nigga that protects and serves like his county. There's got to be something wrong with that.
In the
And it's
first,
not
in the
by
first year though.
And it's not by accident. Let's be clear. Like
Oh no.
this is on purpose.
I gotta wear all this bullshit on my belt.
And we're not even
I ain't
talking
pepper
about the
sprayed
military.
nobody never.
We not even talking about the military. We talking about in-house, in-state type shit. Like the military, they don't get paid enough either. to
Fuck,
be
I got a
honest.
nightstick for.
Yeah, like that. I'm saying this, but I get the rationale of it. Like, fuck it. Like I'm
Stun
gonna just do
gun.
what the I'm doing.
This
If
stun
my
gun.
dream is to kill a nigga, but I want to do it legally,
I just need a
get
pistol.
It. I ain't saying it's not right, but what I am saying is y'all need to pay these people more. There's a reason why they slack on their jobs and shit ain't getting done. Like that shit is incredible.
They said these pants supposed to be breathable. They ain't breathable.
Right. Right. You got niggas wearing fucking scullies. You ain't gonna get them in no winter coat. You not gonna get officers a bulletproof fucking winter
They
coat.
making it at best 60,000, bro.
No, and it's sad.
At best.
What the nigga
You
say on
get
Blue
shot
Street?
at every day.
P95 it is.
Yeah. That shit's sad.
You get shot at every day, bro. Or you got the potentially can get shot at every day.
You
for
a
60K.
Baskin Robbins.
This nigga stupid.
Y'all don't know about that Blue Street, man.
No,
I ain't watched that in a minute.
You ain't watch Blue Street?
I have, but I don't know it like that. I've literally seen it once. All right, so more to a
Heart attack.
you ain't gotta die right now.
Blue Street.
You got a lot to live for. I have more conversations to fulfill. That's just one. That's just a little empty. It's cool. Learn me something.
I be trying.
That's a date night opportunity.
So I do have a question. It's I don't know if I should call it culturally ratchet. I feel like it is.
Sure, go for it.
It's more culturally
That's what we
ratchet. Do black people really believe in generational wealth?
No.
At all. No, not at all.
I'm glad we're honest on this podcast.
No, it's very honest. If we
Okay.
believed in generational wealth, niggas would get life insurance. Now, this niggas out here right now paying for cable and don't have life insurance.
Should be a whole lot different. Like niggas wouldn't be caring about clothes and shit,
Yeah.
or your cars and shit like that. Like
We live for us. We don't live for our
yeah, niggas live
kids
for
and
them now.
grandkids.
I say
But
that.
see,
But that's also a system too, though. We can get in there.
No, for sure. I do think it's a system build, but I always think there's a way you
Yeah.
could beat the system.
I ain't mad at it neither though.
It's-
I'm
You're
mad
not mad
at
at
it.
the system, or you're not mad at the generational wealth part?
Oh yeah.
No, I was
No,
trying
yeah,
to
I
clarify.
got you.
Okay.
Oh. I'm not mad at people living for now.
For the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that takes special I mean, it ain't the best thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have your balance, I believe. But the whole living for 2 generations after you, you doing yourself you doing yourself a disservice.
I disagree. I get what you're saying, but I think that's why I say it's systematic, because we've been taught to survive for us. We've been taught to like us survive.
Nah, I don't think so.
I 100% believe.
Nah, I think we've been taught to look out for, because even when you think of, say like the civil rights movement and shit, they weren't necessarily doing that. They were doing it for themselves, but they know they weren't finna see the real fruits and labor
they weren't
until
gonna see.
after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Facts.
So that's something they, you know what I'm saying? And the whole working and saving and the retirement and shit like that, that ain't got nothing
Some
to do
things
with
are
living
new.
right now.
Yeah, some things are
You see
new.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That living right now is more of a new thing for me, how I view it. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're
people
saying.
people always been, well, I got to pass this down to my relative. I pass this house down, pass this farm down, pass my car down. That in they instance, that's what they had. You dig what I'm saying?
I'll say
I get what
I
you-
agree
yeah.
with what you're saying. I think it's the lack of education on what we should pass down.
Right.
Okay.
And that's
yeah.
the systematic part is what I'm talking about.
But
Because-
when you start from the bottom, just even getting that Buick.
Oh
was
yeah,
something to
no,
pass
I'm
down.
I'm not discrediting any of that. Like, dog,
No, I get what
it's-
both of y'all are saying.
it's
You're
legit
saying
working.
that the new
system is
age
working.
form of generational wealth versus what we've been doing is different.
To answer your question, Carlisle, you said what we got to pass down is what we make, our point we're making. People
People do have things to pass down.
What?
Land.
We don't got no land.
You say that.
do
My
got
grandfather
land.
has land. I
Sure.
have land.
Troy,
Yes, he
Troy
did.
got land passed down
Yes,
to
he
him.
did. Yeah.
Bro, what land, bro?
Troy got plenty of
He what
acres.
land? He buried his ex-wife on the motherfucker as a golf
Said
pit.
Troy, call him my answer.
I'm just saying, where the land is, bro?
And we
Call
can't
him
hear
up
you.
answer.
Hey, you know we talked about this last time, so don't even start your shit.
But
Nah, nigga, we
your
can't.
own partner has like land for himself, like
But look, here's the thing.
like acres.
Like, forget about acres, though. Like, if your parents own a home, that's land.
Like own a home, not renting. If they own a home, that's
He gonna
land.
say I didn't fold this on like I'm flexing to her. Call him up.
That, no,
Can I
that's
speak on
not.
Go ahead.
Wait, time out. That,
ahead.
wait, time out, and that's where you wrong at, because it's not a matter of you gotta. Niggas think because you have land, you gotta. Sometimes you can sit on that shit. You could really sit on land.
Facts.
You It's like it's not even. I ain't gonna say the car because that shit depreciates the moment you buy it off lot. I'm saying you could really sit on land. It appreciates value the more you sit on it. Like you can sit on land. You can sit on land, and when it's time to sell, either negotiate a deal for like on some fucking McDonald's. Them niggas negotiate a deal. This is why they couldn't sell that first one. They was like, we control the name, and whatever property we buy that McDonald's on, we control that land. Not, no. I say that. No, it's not. Okay. Whatever you say, you're not on the mic, so we can't hear you. Whatever I say matters. So what I'm saying is, you're saying what are we doing with that land? Just because they're not building shit on that land or building a house on that doesn't mean, and we also have to strip away from that to that. Land also means you got to build a house. Sometimes you just need a fucking plot of land. Why y'all think graveyards are so fucking expensive? Them niggas don't do shit. They ain't bought a casket, a fucking tombstone, or shit. Them niggas said, we gonna buy this plot of land, and we gonna bury people here. And to be honest, that's all you need for a business plan. What are we doing with this land? It don't fucking matter at that point. I just want the land. You don't have to do shit with it. So we can't hear you on the mic. You're not on the mic.
So what I want to speak on specifically is what you're saying. That when I talk about systems, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like we had a whole system of where we were not able to get houses like we supposed to get houses. I don't care what anybody tell you. There's only two ways right in America. I'm talking about right now in America to really create generational wealth. Three things really: real estate.
Oh, now he want the mic. See, I like.
You hear me?
We need
generational
education.
Yes.
Generational wealth.
No, we know that.
What are we gonna do without the education?
You need both.
The educational
you're
part
missing the point that we need both.
You gotta listen. That's the thing.
We never said that. We were specifically talking about generational wealth.
I'm trying to get into generational education, but you gotta listen.
Right.
You need real estate, you need stocks, and you need insurance. That is the only way that people build like real wealth. We ain't talking about gambling. We ain't talking about like just in case a job. Forget your job, all that. The real way to make generational wealth right now, real estate, life insurance, stocks and bonds.
Are you just talking about the average person? Or
I'm talking about anybody.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Good.
Okay, give me an example. Go for it.
We got passed down the house and
Don't sell it.
Land or whatever.
Don't sell it.
What I'm gonna do? Pass it down again?
Yes, nigga. That's what we're talking about. Not being
talking about?
selfish. Hold on.
But what are you teaching them when you passing it down? Because they're
I
not
got
teaching us nothing when they pass it
that's
down,
the
bro.
problem.
Oh my God,
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
The problem is we're not educating ourselves. So the
So
land,
what's
right?
generational wealth?
So hear me out with the land,
That's
right?
generational wealth.
The land. Check
It's
this
not
out.
just the land. We're saying this in a mindset of just passing
You got the
things
house.
down.
You got the house. I'm just gonna say how much you think the house is worth right now.
Like right now in the neighborhood?
Right now.
About 230, 250.
Let's say 250. That's an even number, right? So here's the thing: is the house paid for?
Yeah, it's paid.
Paid for.
It was passed down from.
All right, boom.
Passed
Got
down.
you. So
it's
check this
paid for,
out.
been paid for.
This is what you do: go and get an inspection on the house, find the true value of the house. Go and take out what's called a HELOC. That's a home equity line of credit on the house. You say that house is worth $250, right?
Right.
You go and get that that HELOC, the home equity line of credit on that house. You take that money and you go and buy another property with. So you still got your house that you own, and now you're going to get that other property with that money. So now you got two properties off of the one house that you got that your folks left you.
Right.
So now your folks left you an asset that you can utilize that asset to go and get more money and leverage to get another asset.
I think I'm talking in more general aspect.
It ain't no general, my nigga. That's the problem.
But
no,
niggas do not know that. That's generational education. What are you telling
No,
me right now, bro?
but that's you're missing the point. But what you're missing the point of is what we're saying of when we say general wealth. That's a term that a lot of people don't know, and I'm not holding you. Like a lot of people don't know what that entitles. Right. So a lot of people think like, oh, that just means buy a house and you pass it out. But I know you saying no, but a lot of people think, oh, I just gotta buy a house and pass it out to my kids. That's not what we're saying. We're talking about shut the fuck up.
Your phone talking to you?
Facts. No. Before you get on the mic, what I'm saying is also generational education, because it's not just that. It's a layered conversation What I am saying is it has to start somewhere. So when I say do black people believe in that, I mean that, and I'll get to my point right now. I was saying that because when black people think of generational wealth, you automatically think of buying a house or buying land. And if you don't know that much, you at least know whatever I get, you get. That's the general consensus of generational wealth. Whatever I got, you got. If I got a business, I'm passing it down to you. If I got a bakery, I'm passing it down to you. And I mean that, but not so vaguely in that context. I really mean, do you know what it means when I give you this billion-dollar business? It may seem like a bakery to you, but like, do you know what that means when I give you this business? Do you know what it means when I give you this piece of land that nobody has lived on? I just know that I have a piece of land. I have a piece of land right now in Houma, Louisiana that belongs to me. That is my piece of land. Do I know what the fuck that means yet? No. Who the fuck is in Houma? It don't fucking matter. If somebody want to buy it, somebody's going to buy it. I may keep it, I may not, but that's my whatever I choose to do with that money afterwards is my generational wealth. I mean, what are you willing to pass down to your children with education that they can learn from and build from? And I don't mean wealth in just in monetary terms. I mean wealth as in holistically, happy, healthy, and whole.
Fam,
Dr. Sebi passed on a whole legacy, and we don't know what mansion he owned, but he owned a lifetime of health and wellness that has sustained till, 2-3 generations later? So I don't mean that by just monetary gains. I mean that like what information can I give you now? What education can I give you now? I'm not saying versus anything. What education can I give you now that you will intake and perceive and project into future generations is what I mean by generational wealth.
I'm going to answer your question directly, Cheyenne. Get a term life insurance policy, bare minimum.
I have one.
That's it. Like, dog, we talking about this and like real talk. How many of y'all, like, I think we've done this before.
How many
of y'all got life insurance?
Life insurance?
Do you got life insurance?
No.
I think I do it. Yeah, that shit.
No, you need
I
to know.
think you would
have
know.
life insurance?
He do got life insurance.
You got life insurance.
That's what I'm trying.
Okay.
Thank you, Queen.
What's your job? You got it with your job too, right? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that's step one.
Right.
No matter how small or anything, dog, like the fact, just if you look at it bare minimum, right? Just say you got a $100,000 life insurance policy, right? That might not be a lot of money, but what that does is it lessens the pressure on your family how to figure out how to pay for your funeral.
I'm not setting up a GoFundMe to bury your ass is basically what we're saying.
So I'll let y'all get y'all's in.
Go ahead.
I'll go off, King.
Thank you, sir.
But you say there's only 3 things that you have generational wealth was insurance.
Excuse me. I'm gonna correct you. What I said wasn't, if I didn't say it, what my statement should have been is the easiest way to generational wealth. Those are the 3 things.
You didn't say that.
That's fair.
Correct. But that's what
Well, I ain't got nothing to say there.
okay. Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
Because that's why I asked. You must be talking about regular people. You said no, that's everybody.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What are you saying? No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about just say your point though. I just want to hear what you're saying, just to get your
Everybody
point.
don't have that.
If I have 100 million off rapping, right, but I don't own any land.
If you have 100 million,
Yeah, and I don't own any land.
okay.
I don't have any insurance. What was the third one?
Okay.
Oh,
Stocks.
yeah.
And I don't have any stocks. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I got a will though. I die, and it goes to my children. Did I not just pass down some generational
You did
wealth?
absolutely.
Oh, that's all I was
No.
asking.
Yeah, you're 100% right on that. I don't want to discredit that at all. I mean,
Yeah.
the question is, how did you get to the 100 million?
I said I'm rapping.
Off of
okay,
who?
yeah.
Off of rapping?
Yeah.
100 million ain't gonna stay 100 million though. It's gonna be going.
No, but he's just
No.
saying
He
if
just said
yeah,
he
he's
got,
just saying.
I got it. No, I'm gonna go with that.
And I also
You're right.
and I'm gonna just say this to anybody. I mean, I had a will when I was only making fucking $8 an hour, but have a will.
Yeah, that's the
Because
important part.
You don't know when your time is gonna come, and I said it to say like, whatever money you put into it, or whatever the case is, even if you invest in things, you don't want that. You don't want people fighting over that. So always have a will. Even if it's small, I want my phone to go to such.
I'm sure.
that's
I'm
facts,
sure
though.
it's a lot of probably the majority of people who in that tax bracket or whatever probably have at least one of those things, or at least two of the things that you said. But I know it's some that don't.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
They probably paying $45,000 a month just to stay in Calabasas, but don't own that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Or ain't got no fucking stocks. Like they don't know about the stocks and shit.
And what I'm saying is
Or
that's
insurance.
Right.
That's what I'm saying is incorrect.
What's incorrect?
That scenario you just said, like I don't care how much money you made off of rap or what we saying rap because that's what you said, right? The issue is niggas think that they're gonna continue to make that money. That money only is gonna last for a certain period of time.
I know it, but I'm saying,
And
But you're saying-
my
I
scenario
get what you're
was
saying. They
if I
don't know,
die in
right.
the next 2 or 3 years,
Right.
but in my will, that's part of my estate that goes to
Right.
my kids or whoever.
Yeah,
the
if
fuck.
you've seen the estate plan
That's wealth.
and all that, yeah, no, that
No,
you're not
yeah.
wrong. I'm not saying, but you're speaking on an outlier situation, my boy. Like,
That's why I asked you, was this for everybody? I mean, for regular people.
Yeah.
You said
Okay.
everybody.
Like the average
I
everyday
mean,
person.
yeah, I'm
I feel
not
like-
speaking about outliers,
The
though.
first question was, do
Do we
about black
believe in
people, right?
generational
Right.
wealth?
Do black people believe
It-
in generational wealth? That was the first question.
and everybody
I
said no.
said no.
Everybody said no.
Everybody said no.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah, everybody said no.
You said
With the
that-
quickness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody said
I
no.
just wanted to go back to the first question. when
Yeah,
you
no.
asked, And
That's,
I don't.
But
believe it.
no, we said we talking about is as a whole. We ain't say we not really speaking for us though.
yeah,
I'm talking about general, like it's black people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole black people in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
right now.
people don't.
Yeah.
The
That's-
ratio is
But I think that's more so of a new age sister. He said he disagrees, but I feel like that's a millennial
thing that's going on.
outside
Oh, no, for
millennial
sure.
thing
Yeah.
where it's like, well, I'm gonna take these trips. I'm gonna do this and that. 'Cause also because of what we are viewing too. Like you on Instagram
That's a good point.
made the Instagram. Be quiet now. Instagram made the
agree.
Instagram made the world smaller,
Right.
True.
and everything is in the open.
And you don't
so
know what goes on behind closed doors.
years ago, we might have heard that Etna done died from a fucking car crash or got shot or whatever the fuck. But now you're seeing a lot of that shit. It's like,
Right.
man, fuck that shit. I ain't finna go out without doing nothing.
Or it can also say,
What you got to say? Hold on, I want to
I'm
hear
sorry.
Figure out what the hell. If that's new, if we starting it new, is this generation? What is generational wealth, bro?
we're not
What
starting.
are we wealthing off
That-
of?
this is-
If everything is 85% frozen. The land is gone. It's already gone. The paperwork is gone. What is generational wealth?
But that's why I'm saying it's not.
Some land that some land that a house on.
No.
I'm just I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's the new generation of wealth is.
But that's why I'm saying it's not.
Passing down a car, what?
It's not.
Insurance.
That was it's not just insurance, and that's why I said whatever education you can. Like these people have these classes in court. All right. So let me start from a bigger spectrum, and saying like these classes and courses and things that people have going on social media, like these not get rich quick, but like these whole things, like they have that because they're creating generational wealth for their people. These are things that they're gonna. I'm not saying it's yes in knowledge, but also yes in the monetary gain that they're getting from it.
Hold on, Shane. You saying what's the new generation? New generational wealth. That's the problem. That's our problem. That's the problem, and that's the kind of the topic of discussion.
Yeah.
It's like if we don't buckle down and try to get on that, then it won't be no generational wealth.
Right.
Like it's just gonna be completely dried up. Like we won't have shit. Like it was a report.
Don't
more-
have shit.
It's people that have shit, bro.
If people do, that's what I'm saying.
As a whole, nah. But
That's what I'm
as-
talking about.
As a whole, white people don't either though. Like it's poor white people too. Like you know, the majority of white
We're
people
talking
are
about
poor
us. We're talking
or
about-
No,
middle
but-
class.
but I'm
and
just- Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like you got, really, that's a class thing.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like when you rich and shit like that, that's a
That's when you
class
talk
thing.
about it.
Like you see what I'm saying? We try to make it a race thing, but that's a class thing.
That's why.
about the report, though?
But,
Huh?
Right. What was you about to say about the report?
At least 10 years ago, probably a little less than that, that by such and such, we won't own anything. Such and such year, we won't own a bitch ass thing. But that's the problem black people.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. It's because we become more the consumers
And not the investors.
and all that shit. So when you ask, your questions look different than what we was actually asking. You said, what's the new generational wealth? We probably won't have none if we don't
But I also
educate ourselves on what has value and what doesn't.
Can we time out from the game? Because I said both. I said things that will give you monetary gain, but then educational values.
Had to put it in layman's terms.
No, all right. Things that you ain't got in your hand, and then things that you can obtain later.
Now I can see in your face you were talking circles.
I'm just saying, like,
I know you said the queen.
You may not. No, I feel you. I'm just saying, like, this is what I mean by generational wealth. Like, and people be like, oh, well, they just gonna, or from what I've seen, white people gonna take their money and shit on it anyway for generational wealth. I don't give a fuck what they do with it. They got enough money to buy coke and heroin. They got generational fucking wealth to be a cokehead. Like they do. What I'm saying is they can recover from it. They can go to rehab from it, and then they can build a whole new career off of that generational wealth. Is what I'm saying. That wealth that they made from their generational wealth, whether that be through tabloids or whatever the fuck, they made a name for themselves to create that generational wealth. What I'm saying is like you take what you got and you make that shit work and you flip it. I don't see black people ever having a problem with taking shit, flipping it, and making it work.
That's why I meant
anything.
That's what I meant by circles.
No, I get you.
It don't matter what the fuck you say.
It don't matter what we're doing.
If you're going to tap out in a minute and 30 seconds.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like
Why?
the
Why
knowledge
is it sound like
that
talking
you
to
get
H?
passed
Hey,
down
man.
My head
as
hurts.
well
Hey,
is
man.
important.
All I'm
Like,
saying
you gotta
is,
know your
niggas.
audience.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
You got it.
No,
I
I'm saying I'm gonna keep it very simple, dog. Like the job that you got right now, if you vested in the life insurance, boom, keep that.
That
And-
shit automatic.
Automatic. So what I'm saying is, outside of that, get another policy.
Right.
Because that they taking that out of your paycheck regardless. Like that's probably included, right? Like you, huh?
If they take it,
My nigga, hold on. No, I'm gonna keep it very blunt with
I
you.
gotta
if they
pee.
take
got,
everything,
hold on, cause we gotta wrap up. So I'm gonna keep it very blunt with you, right? What's your lowest bill that you got right now? Your lowest bill.
my Wi-Fi bill,
Your Wi-Fi bill, right? Now, how much is your Wi-Fi bill?
$45.
Okay, so do you have a hotspot on your phone?
Correct.
All right, so check this out. If it really boiled down to it, what I'm telling you to do is cut the Wi-Fi and use the hotspot on your phone and get life insurance. Because what I'm telling you, dog, is we are just selfish by nature. You keep asking me how can we do it? The way that we do it is stop being selfish. You got to be selfless and look out for whoever next. Like, do you have kids?
No, sir.
So right now you don't feel it, but I guarantee when you have kids, you're gonna be like, damn, I gotta make sure I'm looking out for them. It's something that happens mostly automatic for people when you have a kid. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you ain't thinking generational wealth, you ain't gonna never get generational wealth. I'm telling you, life insurance is the very simple thing, dog. $25 to $50 to get a policy strong enough to take care of 10x your salary.
Bro, my granddaddy got we've been having insurance, bro. I'm talking about wealth. I'm talking about wealth. I'm talking about not working, right?
My nigga.
No, shit though, bro.
No,
What wealth are we talking about?
No,
we talking about wealth.
Listen what I'm telling you. That is
Well, you
wealth.
don't have to work.
You're gonna have to work. The problem is it ain't about you.
Huh?
You're missing.
No,
it ain't about
Niggas
you.
don't work in England, bro.
No, bro.
That's
listen,
generational wealth.
We're in
It's
America,
bloodline. They wake
dog.
up and
Look,
get paid.
dog. We're in America. We talking about America's systems. That's why I brought at the beginning systems. You're talking about everybody else. You got to think about before, after you. Don't think about you. I'm talking about after you, dog. You're not gonna get it, and that's the thing that we don't want to like deal with. You're not gonna be the wealthy one. And I'm not saying
generational rich. We're not talking about generational wealth. Bro.
all right, dog. Hey, bro, well, bro, well, because you meant.
Bro, wealth, we don't even own shit. How we gonna have wealth?
How do you start owning?
Learning.
All right, my guy. Have you bought a piece of property yet?
Yeah, no.
What the hell we talking about then?
But if I had the money, I still don't. I gotta learn it.
All right.
Yeah, that's good education.
I see what he want to be a contrarian today. I see what's going on.
Shit though, good.
No, I'm giving
Black niggas right now don't own nothing. They got all the money to own.
because they stupid.
They don't know.
Yes, they do know, dog. We gotta stop, dog. We gotta stop saying that they don't know. Every nigga around here know what a house look like, dog.
You don't.
No, dog, no, we not gonna go with that, dog. Every nigga around here know what a house look like. You lived in an apartment your whole life. Your auntie had a crib. Your grandma had a crib.
My grandma didn't know.
Guess what? Are we gonna keep talking about what
Your
my
grandma
grandma
not a
didn't know,
rapper,
or
your
we gonna
grandma
talk
a
about what I know now? I'm trying to tell you something right now, my nigga. You keep trying to go back and forth with me. Yes, you are. I'm telling you right now, nigga, get life insurance and buy you a damn crib, and you talk about generational wealth.
Bro, I understand the life insurance shit, bro. We talking about generational wealth.
My nigga, you doing semantics. I don't got bro where I ain't even got the time right now. You literally pissing me off trying to educate you and you ain't even listening.
I'm listening.
Generational wealth starts with you. If you don't do it, your grandkids ain't gonna be able to do it. So you make a decision to do something right now so they benefit. You trying to get wealthy, nigga, you might not see it. That's generational wealth. The nigga that built Twitter, all of this, they didn't think about it. They were just doing. Now, they great-grandkids ain't got to worry about a damn thing because they put it in now. Man, get out of here, bro. Watch out, bro.
Black generational wealth.
Nigga, build something, invent something, my nigga, rap. What the hell we talking about? You don't got me heated for no reason.
Black people ain't invented shit.
What?
Not like the book, like I'm talking
Bro, where? Bro, where, my nigga?
Wait,
We gotta
time
we'll talk offline, dog.
Hey, wait,
We'll-
time out.
about era shit, bro.
No,
Wait,
we'll
wait,
talk offline. No, we gotta cut. We
time
gotta
out.
cut.
We gotta cut.
We'll
We gotta
talk
cut.
offline, dog.
I do want to cut to my nigga said when he said black niggas ain't built shit. My nigga said huh in the back, and I had the same question. That
We invented it, they took it. What we taking?
no.
Dog, you
No,
real
no.
good, dog. You need a podcast,
No.
dog.
Bro, what we taking, bro?
You need a podcast. You good, dog. Bro, well, shout out to the bartender. She sent me this one. Where Lil Rue at?
Whew, child. Shit, I was just coming back.
This
to
your
eat.
man, Steve. This your man's.
Ooh,
Who talking about Shawty?
oh, my hair.
Yeah, that's your man's.
Shit, we argue all the fucking time.
Oh no, they do. This is a
I
terrible
love it, though.
part.
I love it. I love it.
All right, Kanye. I love it though.
See, sometimes it take just the right person for them. Cause he got there and came back to me the other day. We was talking about some voting shit, and got there. He came back to me and said, "Bro, you was right, bro." And I was like, "Damn, what changed your mind?" Nigga said, "Charleston White." Like, all right.
Hey, in the words of I don't
But
know
I'm
who
saying,
told me this. You just gotta
It
let
took
people be
Charleston
stupid.
White for him to. It took Charleston White for him
You
to.
do.
For him to got there, cause
Somebody else got it.
got
Somebody-
his ear. You see
Dog,
what I'm saying?
you know something,
Like
it's-
I might not got his ear. Like you know what I'm saying?
You
No,
said
and
it,
that's-
dog. You planted the seed, and somebody else got to come
I'm not
water
saying
it.
stupid as in they just complete. I'm saying sometimes you gotta let people find their own way why
That's
they
fact.
dumb.
That's fact.
Why they don't? No, I'm not even trying
gotta-
to
we
throw shade.
gotta
I know,
really
I'm my
wrap
bad.
up.
I'm
Yeah, we
sorry.
gotta wrap up.
I'm saying that to say like let people be stupid. They'll find their way eventually. Well, here we
My
are.
word of the week was infinitesimal.
Dog, if you ain't got nothing else to do in your life, please spell that.
INFINITESIMAL.
Yeah, this nigga spelled it so quick. Just text me that, dog.
INFINITESIMAL.
Thank you, sir.
Means extremely small.
I had everything except for the IMAL. So I was with you. I was picking up what you put down. I gave up at the end, though. What's your shout out, Cheyenne?
Nigga, us, nigga. The fuck? Shout out to the Sounds of Atlanta for out here making the soundtrack for No Country Ratchet podcast. Yep, I combined those two into one. Yeah, that's my shout of the week. We made it. It's too late.
Nothing.
I appreciate your efforts though, brother.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to give a shout out to us. We made it here another year. Everybody's here in 2023. It's been a whirlwind of a year, but hey man, we here and we all alive, and I'm glad for that. I'm excited to see what's happening for next year. Hopefully it's more Jameson or less, depending on what type of I'm in. But no, I'm excited. So that's my shout out of the week.
That's it. Hey, we not here next week, man. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we're
all
not here
that.
for like 2 weeks actually.
Yeah.
So without further ado, we I know y'all didn't have no books and shit for the week, so we just gonna skip past that. Joe in the building. Without further ado, we thank y'all for coming in, tuning in to another Culture Ratchet episode of the No Buffer Podcast. The Culture Ratchet Podcast. We say what we want, When we want no buffer, just facts. Last name good. Lingo Steve, Joe, producer, H in the building. Myself, Cheyenne XO. I just want to say for
Y'all straight back there?
No, they not because they loud. But it's cool because we fuck with them. And you know what? Every year we do this, and I just want to say we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And I don't really have like a whole thing to say. I just want to say like keep tuning in. Like we always doing some culture ratchet shit. So we might pop at your barbershop or like at a burger joint or like on the road with your ass or some shit. Like we never know. So like keep tuning in. And we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. And it's all facts. No buffer. And we out.
Yep.
What is in Carlisle at?
What a smoke.